Hello, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's sit back, relax, have a snack, and enjoy. Sit at My Grave, Season 4, Sanity or Salvation, Chapter 28. The day really started getting busy with Brinley and Verna. They were up fixing decorations, getting food ready, having Arden help moving furniture around. The two seemed surprised he could even help with it, and while it was still taxing on Arden's body, he was glad with the strength his work on the farm left him with. Purple and black glittered the house. Brinley had been unsure what dark colors, wanting everything to look bright and happy, but mixing Reed's punk style into the color scheme gave it a different effect. Arden tried to stay busy, helping set up the party with his family, but as everything had been put into place, it would soon be time for guests. Arden could feel reality setting in. He was on a mission to bring Reed back. He could comprehend that he had to be gone for that to be possible, but somehow, as he looked around, seeing all the things Reed would have loved, and not seeing him there to enjoy them, it was really starting to hit him. His travels and research had been keeping him so busy that, along with telling himself he didn't have time, he didn't deserve to sit and mourn. But being here, he felt his humanity creeping up to him slowly. Regardless of what he felt he didn't deserve, couldn't make himself pretend he didn't miss his brother. How long could he force his body into work mode? He'd already aged. Today Reed should too. But he stayed the same. And it was all his fault. Well, what do you think, sweetie? Does it look punkish enough for your brother? Verna had gotten beside Arda, a smile on her face as she wiped her hands off on a towel. Yeah, I think so, Arda answered, trying to fight the somberness out of his voice. You heard his mother mention that Ambry was the one who told her Reed's favorite color was purple. So at least they got that right. He loved certain types of music and the aesthetic that went with it, so Arden had to guess who would like what they came up with. Thanks for all your help, sweetie. Looks like you've been working, Verna commented, chuckling before squeezing Arden's arm. Hadn't been eating much since the Neely's farm, but from how wiry he had been, anyone close could notice his shift. Got tired of your granny teasing you, She joked again. Arden forced a smile, lips pressed tightly. Do you mind if I rest before anyone gets here? Arden asked, keeping his gaze off of her. Sure. Me and your mother are just going to be getting out the albums, Verna told him. She didn't exactly ask, but she left the invitation there for him. Arden just nodded, turning away. Hey. There's no shame in missing him, kiddo. He was great company, Verna spoke calmly. Arden's walk faltered, but he kept to the bedroom to be alone. He didn't like being up there after the incident, but right then, the only thing he could think of was how heavy he felt. He just wanted to hide from everything. The pillowy mattress gave in to Arden's weight, kept the sigh in his throat quiet as he laid down. Crossed his arms across his stomach, his eyes focused on the ceiling. He could barely hear the muffled movement and talking in the other room, keeping his strength focused on the sound of the heat running. His mouth felt dry. Everything ran through his head, from the start to where he was now. He had lived his life analyzing other people's shortcomings, and now he felt himself drifting through his own. Mistakes and the downright disturbing choices he made had his head swimming. The events swarmed in and out of his mind, one after another. He wouldn't allow himself to rest on just one thing. Was it selfish to lay there like this? Instead of trying to celebrate his brother, was he once again making it about himself? Or was he looking out for everyone else by choosing not to mingle with them? They were hurting, but obviously better off than he was. It was in their eyes. Their wounds were on the man, while he left his to fester. The moments he was meant to mourn and heal, he isolated himself in the thorny clutches of grief and guilt, tying a bow on top of it all. Promises that he'd never have to deal with those emotions like everyone else. If he could just bring Reed back, why go through the pain of missing him? But here he was, listening to his muffled party, his body tensing, ears waiting to hear his brother's voice, his laugh, jokes he'd made. All he heard was his name, never his answer. It hurt. Deep pressure sitting in his gut, making him ill. This wasn't supposed to take so long. He was just supposed to be here.